Howdy, it's Uncle Paul. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to the highest offer. Well, I'm in one of the teachers' lounges, and I've got some off time right now. So what I like to do when I have off time is either walk around the halls and get a little extra exercise, or I like to make notes and make cards on things that I'm trying to learn about. For instance, right now I'm making flashcards on nutrition, trying to learn as much as possible about that. I'm out here for a hike at one of my favorite spots, and that's the private property of some good friends of mine. There's the first stretch right there. I hadn't quite started yet, but I ran into a member of the family, and he's going to join me here for a little while on my hike. And it's been a while since I've put on a full pack minus the food, and so I'm going to enjoy this a whole lot, I think. Well, as you saw, I've sold the house. It's under contract, and of course I've been through this before when selling my mom's house. Just because you're under contract doesn't mean it's sold. They can back out, the buyer can back out, and so hopefully that won't happen. I don't expect it to. Hopefully everything will work out, but if it does, then I should be in a pretty comfortable position on being able to fund this through hike. So very happy about that. Hey, well, Steve and I are on our hike here and ran across, he noticed this turtle right beside the road. May not be the best spot for it.
Maybe she's dropping some eggs.
See, he kind of moved her so I could get a picture, and then we discovered she was probably a she, maybe on top of that hole. Steve thinks maybe dropping some eggs, so we disturbed her, but she'll get back over there. So, all right. Well, time for a little break. My buddy Steve, he's going on back. We've probably done about 1.5 miles so far, and but I'm gonna stop here and hike up that. It's nearly lunchtime, and got to get some fuel in me. And I realized I hadn't drank any water yet, so we've been going slow though. And one thing that I'm putting in my water now is that Propel stuff to kind of replenish my electrolytes and things. I used that for the first time on our Lone Star Hiking Trail hike we just recently did with my nephews, and I never felt where I was just weary like I have in the past when I've been hiking. So I think it's helped me, and so now I'm gonna use it all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna finish my banana here and get up this mountain, this hill. Well, the hill went well, felt good. My knee so far is feeling real good on this hike. Probably by the time I get back to the truck, it'll be at least 2.5 miles, so not a very long hike. But for the first time to do a serious incline in a few weeks, as well as carry almost a full pack load, I didn't want to overdo it, and hopefully, you know, can start increasing again and taking care of my knee. Anyway, I showed you a picture there of the sandwich shop, Which, and that was a buddy of mine named Mike, and he's just started a YouTube channel called Mike's Hike. And I knew Mike back when I was like a senior in high school. He's about 15 or so years older than me. And back then he was a police officer, and I was going to get my degree. I was going to go into law enforcement, and I did. I went on and got my 4-year Bachelor of Science degree in criminal justice and police science. But so I interned with him the summer before I went to college, and that was a lot of fun. I helped with the Crime Stoppers and with training the SWAT team. He was involved in training that, and hostage negotiation and other things. So it was a lot of fun. But I always thought Mike was a big, tough, courageous cop, and he was, and he's still tough and courageous. It wasn't too many years ago he was diagnosed with throat or neck cancer, and it was really bad. They didn't expect him to live, and he fought that, just horrible radiation treatments, and so he's on the other side of cancer, but he's still trying and working hard to get healthy, to stay healthy. He lost a lot of weight, and so he's getting back into hiking, and he hadn't done it in years and years and years. So Mike now, he speaks on behalf of organizations like the American Cancer Society. You know, he does speeches trying to get people to remain healthy in the first place, or if they have cancer, to fight it, you know. And he's a good example of that. So he's still a tough guy. And but anyway, so we got together and talked shop on YouTube channels and stuff. Our channels are similar in the message, you know. Get up off the couch, get healthy, and stay healthy. So Mike gave me a pair of old hiking pants that he shrunk out of now, that I should be able to fit into by the time I hit the trail. And I gave him a pair of trekking poles that hadn't hardly been used, and my nephews refused to use them. You know, they're too macho to be using trekking poles, you know. So, but anyway, so gave those to Mike, and he bought my lunch. So appreciate it, Mike, and appreciate your service in law enforcement and your battle of trying to get people to get healthy. Well, I also want to give a shout out to my nephew Reagan. He's down in Corpus Christi right now, and taking part in the Skills USA state competition. He won the aerial one a while back, and so now they've gone to state. And so I wish him the best on that. And there's a good chance that he may even get to go to nationals, which would be in Kentucky. So he really has high hopes for that. Okay guys, I'm going to end my video here, I believe, for this week. My buddy Steve, who we go way, way, way back, my great buddy here,
Oh, hi.
And he's made me some green tea. Actually, what it is, it's yerba mate and green energy, and it's to kind of replenish me from the hike today. So appreciate that. And just wanted to say thank you once again for subscribing. Thank you once again for all the comments, all the helpful hints and everything. I just want to remind you, 2 weeks away from my big weigh-in to see if I have accomplished my goal, reached my goal of losing 150 pounds, which was my goal on this channel from the very beginning about a year ago. So guys, take care. I'll see you next week.